New survey shows just how much money Biden is swiping from each of us. I mean, it's no secret that we now living in one of the worst economies in history. Definitely since I've been living, it's pretty bad. Biden took what we were in a surplus and ran everything into the ground. I don't know how anyone in their right mind could vote for any type of Democrat policy come midterms. I don't know how anyone could vote for any type of Democrat. But before we get started, go ahead hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to all my socials, a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. On also my Instagram, where Instagram I'm doing something pretty cool over there where I'm all the news that I read throughout the day that I think is interesting I post on Instagram, and it is a quick little summary of the news where you can stay informed and you don't have to read through all the entire article like I normally do. So I make it really easy for y'all to stay informed. All right, let's talk about this news. All Joe Biden and his team had to do for the economy was nothing. Allow the people to go back to work after the pandemic and return to the roaring economy that President Donald Trump had established. But Biden couldn't do that. He destroyed the border protections that Trump had imposed. He attacked the energy industry from the first day he came in. He spent like a drunken sailor contributing to inflation with things like the American Rescue Plan. Now the economy is in shambles with 40-year record inflation and the stock market tanking, which closed on Friday at its lowest levels in 2 years. So many people just had their 401ks and other savings just wiped out. We know that this is costing all of us because of how much more we spend each time we go to the grocery store and buy food or any other necessities. Now, on top of that, we have higher interest rates as well, with them trying to slow inflation. Thanks to Biden for that too. According to a new survey from the Heritage Foundation, the average American has lost $4,200 in annual income since Biden took office, wiping out any gains that Trump had bought the people because of inflation and the higher interest rates. It's nuts. Um, their analysis found that the average American has lost about 3,000 in annual purchasing power because of consumer prices, which have risen 12.7% since January 2021, have spiked significantly faster than wages. Wages have risen just 8% over the same period, which has effectively resulted in a pay cut for Americans struggling to pay for daily necessities, including food, gas, and rent. Higher interest rates and borrowing costs have also reduced the average person purchasing power by another $1,200, according to the report. Simply put, working Americans are $4,200 poorer today than when Biden took office, said E.J. Antoni, a research fellow in regional economics with the Heritage Foundation Center for Data Analysis. Quote, this financial catastrophe for American families is the direct result of a president and Congress addicted to spending our money, combined with the Federal Reserve complacency enabling this addiction by printing more dollars. Now the Fed is finally fighting inflation, which is pushing up interest rates and increasing financial costs. He said rates on all kinds of consumer debt are rising. Mortgage interest rates have doubled since Biden took office, greatly increasing Americans' monthly payments. And I'm gonna have to bring up the great Ron Paul. He would always say, "We don't have a taxing problem. We have a government spending problem." Government spending was out of control. It was out of control then when he was saying it, and so look at government spending now. It's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone in their right mind could keep spending like this. And he continues to spend. He continues to push these policies and pass these bills where it's taking more and more money from the American people and spending it and redistributing to his cronies. Well, our friends over at Twitchy observed that if you judge the midterms by how disturbed people were over their 401ks and their life savings being wiped out, Democrats are in deep trouble. Um, I'll have the screenshot of the. It should be the screenshot of the of that tweet going around, looping around. But it's crazy. But by contrast, according to Heritage under Trump, Americans increased their annual savings by $4,000. How could anyone possibly vote for Democrats in the midterms knowing how they have hurt Americans so? But there's some idiots that still do that. But even with all that, the Biden team is still trying to sell us that they made life-changing economic gains. It's crazy. Not only do they pickpocket from us, but they also want us to be grateful to them as they rob us. It's crazy. It's madness. But let me know what you think about all this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out demarcrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.